This is Information Specialist Eric Stoker, and welcome to our Utah Developmental Disabilities Council's Self-Advocate Spotlight for the month of January. And today I get to interview my good friend, Courtney Edgington, who has agreed to be interviewed today.
Thank you, Eric.
My pleasure, Courtney. Thanks for being interviewed today.
Well, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Courtney Edgington. I am 26 years old. I live in Provo, Utah, and I love being a part of this, and thank you for having me again to answer your questions.
My pleasure, Courtney. So, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like to read, I like to dance, I like to write, I like to go on walks with my family, play with my dog, keep him out of trouble, because you know that's important. I love to volunteer and make this world a better place.
That's really cool. So, I noticed you were a part of the Speakers Network. How did you get involved?
Well, I remember Amy and Casey and Eric, who are awesome, I have to say, shout out to them. So they did a presentation at my independent living center about self-determination, and I was very impressed by it and wanted to learn more about it. So, long story short, I go to this Quality Life conference, and Amy brings it up in a conversation, and next thing I know, I get a letter in the mail from her saying what this is about and what we do, and here I am.
That's really cool. What is your favorite presentation you have done with them so far?
Gosh, I've done a lot on support decision making, which I think was kind of how this world's coming to now at this point. I mean, everyone wants to make their own decisions about this and about that and where they want to go and what they want to do. And, you know, it's kind of just becoming a part of society now, you know, just getting your voice out there and, you know, making a difference. So I definitely would say that would probably be my favorite. I have a lot of favorites, but that's just what I chose.
That's really cool. It's a good choice, though. So do you believe that support decision making is right for everyone?
I know it's right for me, so I hope it's right for everyone.
Me too. So how did you get involved with the self-advocacy movement?
Well, I've been to a lot of disability conferences and workshops and classes and stuff over the years, and I kind of felt like at this point, man, I've got more of a voice now than I did.
So do you volunteer?
Yes, I volunteer at a neighborhood elementary school that I've been at for the last 8 years. And I didn't think in the beginning I was going to be very good at that kind of a thing, but I've learned to love it and really just make the best of it every week. So what I do is I'm basically a teacher's assistant helper, I don't know what you call it. But I basically help them with whatever they ask me to do. So whether it's filing a bunch of stuff into folders or grading assignments or taking things down the hallway, putting them up, or whatever it is, I'm happy and willing to do it because it makes their workload a little bit lighter and a little bit easier.
Nice, you just answered the question.
Well, thank you.
So what is one thing you want people to know about you?
That I am a true self-advocate. I am not afraid now to speak up for myself and to let others know how I feel about something. Because like I said before, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do that kind of thing, but now I look back and realize, you know what, I can do it, and you don't need to be afraid to use your voice, because unless you can't just sit around and expect something to just happen. You have to get out there and make the effort.
That's really cool, Courtney. So do you have any plans for the future?
Well, I want to continue to self-advocate for those like ourselves, obviously, because that's what we do, and that's, you know, it's part of our life, but I don't know, I mean, there's so many things. I want to see myself married, maybe see myself move into an apartment with a friend, or I don't know, everything. Just, I mean, we all want, you know, that much and more, let's just say that. If that answers the question.
You're good. You have a lot of things on your plate for your future. I'm excited about that.
Well, we'll wait and see what happens, one step at a time.
Exactly, it's true. So what advice would you give to people who are wanting to speak up for themselves and gain more independence?
Well, definitely, so you want to have a good, trusted support system behind you, like your parents or your friends or your neighbors or people that you've associated with over the years. You know, just people that you know are going to, I don't know, just help you get to where you need to be in life and, you know, get the resources out there that you need to be successful and to, you know, I don't know, just be successful in life. I've probably said that way 20 times, but, you know, we're all different and we're all unique and we all have different plans and, yeah, I mean, you know, just keep swimming.
That's true. That is very true. Well, Courtney, thank you so much for being interviewed today. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for inviting me to do this at my house.
My pleasure.
You're welcome.
And viewers, for those at home, if you guys have a
Give it a big thumbs up.
You're funny, Courtney. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks. As Courtney mentioned, thanks for watching. But remember, if you have a self-advocate that would like to be spotlighted on our self-advocate spotlight at the Utah Developmental Disabilities Council office or wherever you want to be interviewed, just email me at estoker@utah.gov. And thanks so much for watching. So Courtney, how did you get involved with the self-advocacy movement?
Sorry.
That ain't gonna happen.